Hello my chariots, welcome back to my channel for another pick a card reading that I have for you today. And today's reading is going to be, what is the future of this connection? All right, so we will take a look at that. And I do have three piles, three beautiful decks here I'm using today. Pile one, you have this is the journey of the sacred bee. All right, and this is a beautiful deck. All right, so this is going to be your reading, and I do have the oracle cards already picked out. Pile two, you are the tarot of the divine. Okay, so if you are drawn to this tarot deck, this will be your reading. And pile three over here, you have the uncommon tarot. Okay, so this will be your reading. As I said, I did pick all the oracle cards that I'll be using for the reading today. If you're drawn to more than one pile, that means that there's messages in the other piles that you may need to hear. I am going to do an in-depth Celtic reading today. I don't think I've done that for a while, so let's go deep and see what we can find. All right. So I just wanted to say a quick thank you. A thank you for everyone that continues to follow me on this journey. It's been wonderful. I love having all of you here, my returning subscribers. You always bring such beautiful energy. And to my new subscribers, you are welcome here as well. So hello. If you do like what you see, please subscribe to my channel and turn on that little bell, the notification icon for when I'm uploading the latest content. And always remember, if you want to give just an easy energy exchange and a thank you to me, please like my videos, because that is what helps the algorithm on YouTube and helps to extend the reach. All right. So if none of these piles are resonating with you, that's perfectly fine too. You can kindly back out, go check out my other readings. You can check out the other amazing tarot readers that we have out there. But I will let you go, and I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile one. All right, you chose here this beautiful tarot deck. This is the Journey of the Sacred Bee. Such a beautiful deck, and I haven't used it much, so I plan to use it today. And then we have the oracle cards here that I already have for your pile. All right, so let's get into it. We're asking Spirit, what is the future of this connection? And I'm doing an in-depth Celtic reading. So pile one, before we get started, let's just take that moment to quiet our minds for a second. So take in a deep breath. And just be still for a second. Quiet your mind down. And I want you to think about your person. I want you to think about your person so we can pull the energies into this reading. So while you're thinking of your person, I want you to connect to your third eye chakra. And to do that, I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power, and I trust my intuition always. Okay? All right. So let's see what we have here for pile one. Pile one, Spirit. What is the future of this connection between pile one and their person? What is the future of this connection? So I am doing an in-depth Celtic reading today because I feel that a lot of questions can be answered when we do this. So let's see what we can get today for you, pile one. Just to note, in the description box below, I still have my email and the link to my Etsy shop if you are interested in receiving a private personal reading. They're not free. Although I will do a free giveaway coming up, okay? When I hit, I'm on my way. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will do another big giveaway, and I will offer some free readings, okay? But on my Etsy shop, as I was saying, you can go there anytime if you want to take a look and see what readings are in stock at the moment. They do sell out because I'm starting to only stock so many at a time now so that I can keep up. Gosh, I just love the color of these cards. They're so pretty. All right, and then what I want to do here, let me see, what do I want? What do I want? I want this up here. I want this here. I want this one up here. I want this here. And this one over here. This one over here. And I'll keep these down here. Okay, so let's get started. The way I have this set up is here's the timeline, all right? Here's the timeline of the combined energy of you and your person, and this is the present energy right here. So this is the here and now moment, so I'm going to take a look because this is what really is the majority of the energy that we're pulling in at this moment. But let's take a look at past energies as well, future energies of this connection, because we are asking what is the future of this connection. It's the cross card here that can help or hinder this connection. Up here, pile one, we have you and your current energies, thoughts and feelings in regards to your person. And we have your person down here as well, along with messages. Okay, messages from your person. I always like to ask the question how your person sees themselves when it comes to this connection, what the environment is, their hopes and or wishes, fears as well, depending on what the card is. And we have a final outcome card here for additional messages, along with oracle card, an oracle card for guidance and closing out the reading. All right, so let's get started. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this center energy that's coming in pile one for you and your person. Oh my goodness, look at this. The Six of Cups, okay? The Six of Cups, which is showing up as pleasure. That is beautiful. All right, we have some beautiful water energy to start off here. This is soulmate energy. So the two of you are really feeling that soulmate connection. Okay, you feel that intense connection with one another. You feel like home. You could both be reminiscing right now just about some sweet memories that the two of you have made. I'm looking at the beautiful daisy flowers that are here. Perhaps flowers is a sign for someone, especially white daisies that are here. All right, but this is all about, you know, that innocence, that sweetness that the two of you have developed, and you're both feeling this currently right now when it comes to this connection. Now, if we look at the cross card, let's see what helps or hinders this connection. Ooh, okay, so we have the Hierophant here. And this is Taurus energy coming through. This is a card about learning. Okay, this is a card about higher learning. So when I see this card, I do feel that there's some sort of spiritual connection here, or one or both of you are on a spiritual journey. You're learning something higher, you know, something that is above, outside this 3D material world, okay? Now this card, I have to mention, can also mean traditions, something traditional, institutions such as marriage. So when we're talking about this connection, it is possible that one or both of you are already in a marriage or something of a commitment that is like marriage. Okay, you could be in a very high level commitment, all right, but this shows me perhaps the seriousness of the commitment. So take that how it resonates. If that's not the case with you or your person, then I definitely see this as a higher spiritual learning. So let's take a look and see what is the past energy here. Oh my goodness, the Lovers. All right. So this was love at first sight here. This was a deep, intense connection that the two of you have experienced right off the bat. I feel that it was intense and it was immediate. When I look at this Lover's card, look at Cupid here with the arrow, and you see how, look, that Cupid, he's striking her, her heart. I feel like love was struck here, especially with this beautiful pink flower. And it was immediate for both of you, because we're talking here about the combined energies. So I feel that both of you felt this deep, intense connection. Now with the Lover's card, this is Gemini energy that's coming through. It could mean a choice, right? A choice had to be made here. I'm seeing the Hierophant and I'm seeing the Lover's card. Two major arcana energies. So there's definitely a powerful energy coming through here, that a choice had to be made. Or a choice does need to be made, okay? And perhaps pile one, you're waiting to see if your person is going to make that choice. Or perhaps you're upset because they didn't make that choice, all right? If they are in a commitment with someone else, if they're married to someone else, it's possible that you were really hoping that they would leave that relationship or walk away from it, and they did not. Okay, so let's see what's coming through with your current energies at the moment. So we're going to start with you, all right, and let's see what we have here. I'm going to start with, now this is the Sacred Bee, Wisdom of the Sacred Bee, Oracle cards. Ooh, ambition. All right, so there's definitely fire energy coming through here. And you know, this is almost, when I see the word ambition, I almost feel that King of Wands energy. It's like you're focused. You're very intense here. You want to take action when it comes to this connection. What else do we have? Ooh, vibrations. All right. This connection, this relationship has enlightened you, okay? It has, you know, it has sent your energy into almost an overdrive, all right? Because that's how powerful I think the connection and the spark between the two of you was, all right? And I'm looking here almost at this third eye chakra, okay, where you're feeling these vibrations. I feel that you strongly understand your intuition, okay, and you can feel this person, all right, energetically. Even if they're not physically around you, okay, you can feel their energy, and they give you a positive vibration, okay? And I feel like it's almost unending. Like I almost see an infinity sign in a way, you know, and I almost feel like this is a potential that just keeps going, but it pulls you, you know, especially when the two of you first met, it really sparked your energy and your drive and your ambition, and it awakened you, okay? And then what do we have here for tarot? What is this? Oh, the Five of Discs. So the Five of Pentacles, worry. This is the Five of Pentacles. So this can show me that you are missing your person very much, because this is about need. the Five of Pentacles. This is about feeling left out in the cold or feeling left behind. There's worry here. So I feel that, you know, you're worried about where this connection, you know, where this is going, you know, and we are asking today, what is the future of this connection? And I'm sure that's very much on your mind. So let's take a look at your person and see what's coming through for your person. So from the Sacred Bee, oh, Mana. Wow. So we're talking definitely here about a realization, an enlightenment, okay? An awakening, all right? There's a deep energy that I think your person is feeling from this, okay, connection. And here, you know, that would explain the Hierophant being here. Something higher is going on here. Ooh, refocus. So I almost feel that your person, when I see this card of a refocus, I almost feel like with this connection, they were, what's the word that I'm looking to the feeling that I'm getting is like they had to pull themselves back down into reality, because I feel that the connection between the two of you was something that I'm getting this feeling that it was almost, you know, it's almost too much. It's too intense for your person. It's almost like it became a fantasy to them, or, you know, it wasn't really, I think, grounding in reality here. And they felt this need now that they have to refocus, that they have to refocus their energy. What do we have here? Ooh, the Five of Swords. Yeah, they feel defeat. So I feel, you know, the Five of Swords, we're talking about conflict. We're talking about chaos. We're talking about just an energy. You know, this is about winning at all costs. Maybe your person didn't feel like they won it all when it comes to this situation. Hence, I'm just reminding that the Hierophant's here. So I feel like perhaps your person, no matter what their choice is, and I did mention, you know, there's a choice that needs to be made here. They feel that no matter what choice they make, they're going to lose because someone is going to get hurt. I feel like they've been trying to refocus and concentrate on themselves, but yet they can't deny that this connection definitely sparked and awakened them in a way that I don't feel they ever felt before. Okay. Now with that, I have messages here. And this is from one of Lumiere's deck. I forget the name of it, but it's one of her message decks. I'll have to look it up. But here's 3 messages from your person. So let's see what they are. I'm sorry I lied to you. Okay. So what else? I want to be close to you. And we connect on so many levels. And I feel that's why that Mana card is here. I feel that your person felt this connection with you on many different levels, just as much as you have with that vibration card. Okay. I want to be close to you. I feel that they want to be physical with you, or they want to physically see you. And I feel that that hasn't happened in a while. And I feel that, you know, there's something here that I mean, they're one of their messages is that they're sorry that they lied to you. So for some of you, for even a few, I'm not sure, is it perhaps that your person was married and they didn't tell you that? Okay. Or is it perhaps that you did know that they were married or in a very serious commitment, but they made promises to you thinking, because I did mention earlier, I felt some of you felt like maybe you thought your person would leave their third party and they didn't. And, you know, you are worried about this. You feel like you're left out in the cold. And here they are now wishing, you know, and apologizing that they lied to you regarding that. So let's see right now, how does your person see themselves when it comes to this connection? the Queen of Discs. So they see themselves as the Queen of Pentacles. All right. And that's someone that's stable, secure. They're very compassionate. They're understanding. So we have more earth energy coming in here. Someone that can have a lot on their plate, but they're able to handle it. Very nurturing. But I feel that, you know, with this Queen of Pentacles here, again, it's almost pointing out to me with the Hierophant card that they have things that they need to take care of. You know, because the Queen of the Discs, the Queen of Pentacles, she's that loving energy where she would welcome anyone into her home. She would take care of them. You know, if you were a neighbor and you were sick, she'd make you soup. Or if you came to visit, you know, there would be something in the kitchen cooking, or she'd feed you or order takeout, whatever it is. But, she, you know, I feel like this person does have things that they need to take care of. All right. There's commitments here that they need to take care of. Let me see about their environment. Wow. The Princess of Discs, which I believe is the Page of Pentacles. So I do feel, I'm looking at this woman in the way that she has her arm up, in the way she's daydreaming. The Page of Pentacles, when I see that, that's about, you know, wanting to extend that olive branch, wanting to, you know, reach out. And whether it, you know, it's nothing huge, but it's something small. So your person may be thinking of reaching out, sending a note to you, a text or a message, checking in with you if they haven't talked to you in a while. If there was any sort of split or separation, you know, they're thinking of a reconciliation and how they can go about doing that. But there's something here where they want, you know, the Page of Pentacles, I often say that this is a mini magician, okay? Because this is someone that wants to manifest something new into this 3D material world, this here and now. So I feel that your person right now in this environment is thinking about how they could manifest you back into their lives, or how they can manifest and take on, do something to extend that olive branch that I was saying, to take that initiative. It's almost like I feel like your person wants to level up here. All right, they need to level up, and here's the start of it. You know, when you see the Page of Pentacles, what is their hopes and or fears? The Hermit. So I almost feel that their fear is never hearing from you again. All right, because the Hermit is someone that goes into, you know, they kind of go into withdrawal, they hide, right? They're very intelligent, they follow their intuition. Look at this Hermit, how he's staring at this beautiful light here. And this is your person's inner voice. This is their intuition. And I feel like, wow, they're trying to really focus here, especially with that Mana card. They're trying their hardest. And I feel that they're doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of self-reflection. You know, this is Virgo energy, so there's even more earth energy coming in. I really feel like there's a huge energy here of needing to ground oneself, okay, with all this earth energy here. I feel like your person for a while felt like they were dangling in the air almost, and they are now trying to pull themselves down, ground themselves into this here and now, and logically try to figure out a way of how they can move forward when it comes to this connection between the two of you. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, here we are. So what is the future of this connection? And this I'll clarify. So 8 of Swords. So your person's in their head right now, and they're feeling trapped. So it's possible that in their mind, in their head, they're thinking about, look, interference. So it's possible that they are receiving interference, okay, from around them. But that interference is really in their mind, because we're talking about air energy here. And let's clarify. But ultimately, when I think and hold this card, I'm getting that feeling that they feel that they can't get past these swords. You see this bee? Like, I feel like the bee, even though the bee can just fly up and fly over the swords, that's not how your person is feeling right now. They feel that they're in a situation that they're trapped in. It's almost like they feel like their hands are tied and there's nothing more that they can do at this time. Spirit, can we clarify the Eight of Swords? What is the future of this connection? The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. Wow. And the Ten of Swords. Ooh. All right, on the bottom of the deck, ooh, the Three of Cups. So I definitely feel that your person, they dream about a reconciliation with you. Three of Cups is here. We have Cancer energy that's coming in. They want to celebrate, you know, they want to get back to that feeling of joy that they once felt with you. But I feel that before they can do that, there's something here that has to end, all right? Because we see the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is about, well, here on this card, it talks about ruin, all right? Because that Ten of Swords is such a painful energy. It's a painful ending, all right? It is the completion of a cycle. So on the positive side, we know that this will end soon, but someone feels stabbed in the back here. Someone feels hurt, and it's either you, pile one, because you feel that your person lied and they didn't carry through like you thought they would, or it's your person because they're in a situation that they realize that they feel that they can't escape from. And they know that they have to make a decision, and yet they're still refusing. They're still in a denial about it. Because we have, to me, the Knight of Discs and the Knight of Cups. So I feel that they're in between at this moment. We have this beautiful Knight of Cups, which represents, I love this card, look at this, the proposal. You know, your person wanting to come forward and offer this beautiful cup of love. And look at this person's face and how intent they are in looking at that cup. You know, so I feel when it comes to your person's feelings and emotions, this is what they want to do. And then here comes the devastation and the reality. And here we are again, because with the Knight of Pentacles, this is a slow, steady energy. All right, slow and steady wins the race, showing me that your person isn't going to be in a rush. All right, they're going to continue to, I feel like they're going to continue at this point in time to remain in an internal conflict in their mind, okay, until this cycle passes. They're focused right now. And the thing about the Knight of Pentacles is this is someone that is focused and determined, and they're loyal, all right? But I do feel that this is something that your person has to work through, because when I'm looking at the colors here, I'm looking here at this Knight of Cups, and look, he's in this beautiful blue shade, which to me is like, okay, this is time for your person to speak up and be authentic about their thoughts and their feelings, okay? And yet this person here, Knight of Pentacles, is in green, and this is about the heart chakra. All right, so I feel like this is the struggle for your person to become open and vulnerable enough to express their feelings. But this is where the problems occur, because in the here and now, in this 3D material world, with everything that's going on around them, all right, whatever I said is going on, because your person down here, I feel like they're taking care of a lot of things. They're responsible, okay, for a lot of things. It throws them off balance, and that's why we have this card here for them of refocus. you know, and then they try to refocus and set themselves straight. So as of right now, I feel that your person is going to continue the future of this connection. I think it's going to remain as is for now, because your person is still really stuck in this cycle of having to work through this pain and devastation that they're dealing with. All right. Let's take a look at the final outcome card. Ooh, see the devil. The devil is here. Oh, you know, so look at this. We started with the lovers over here and we're ending with the devil. All right, showing me that there is something that's not in moderation. All right, there could be something toxic right now. And it could just be the obsession that you and your person have for one another, because this is such a deep, intense connection. All right, that could just be emphasizing this at this moment. And a lot of times I've heard the devil card be described as the lovers who's in pain. All right, because again, sometimes there's these feelings of being bound, being trapped in a situation that your person wishes that they could walk away from, but right now, due to their circumstances and their responsibilities, they feel like they can't. So until something in this physical realm changes, I don't see much changing here when it comes to this connection between the two of you. All right, so let's take a look at your oracle cards before we close out the reading. I have one here from Power of Surrender, and then this is a little, these are called let go. So when you're trying to surrender and let go, they're little notes that can help you along the way. So surrender your fear of change, Pile 1. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat this affirmation: I have faith that all is well. All right, and I feel that this really is Spirit letting you know that I think all will be well. You have to surrender your worry, because you see the worry card came up here, and now they're asking you to surrender that fear. All right, to surrender that worry, let go of that fear. All right, and all will work out as exactly as it should. So your let go statement is: accept you don't lack for anything. The whole world belongs to you. All right, accept you don't lack for anything. The whole world belongs to you. So I am going to leave your reading here, Pile 1. I hope it resonated with you. Thank you again for checking in, and I will see you again at the next reading. Hello, Pile 2. You chose the Tarot of the Divine, and this is going to be your reading for today. We're asking Spirit, what is the future of this connection? And we're going deep. We're doing an in-depth Celtic reading today, okay? So before we get started, let's just take a moment to quiet our minds. So Pile 2, if you can you take in a deep breath? And I just want you to be still for a second. And I want you to think about your person. I want to pull their energy into this reading. So in order to do that, while you're thinking about your person, I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power, and I trust my intuition always. All right, by saying that, we're connecting to our third eye chakra. All right, so let's get started. All right, and we'll see what is the future of this connection for Pile 2, Spirit. What is the future of this connection? hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're all safe and healthy. Our world is going through some extreme difficulties right now. My heart goes out to anyone. Wow, the High Priestess. Anyone that is hurting from our world right now. Okay. Pile 2, I did want to mention that in the description box below, I do have my email address or the link to my Etsy shop if you are interested in a personal reading, a private reading. Okay. You can go on my shop and check out all the readings that I still currently have in stock. So let's see, what am I doing here? I want this card over here. That's here. All right. Okay, so let me just quickly go through pile 2. Okay, this is an in-depth Celtic reading. Right here is our timeline, the combined energies of you and your person. The center here, of course, being the present, the here and now. So this is what I really focus on because this is your current energy. The cross card is what can help or hinder this connection. We'll look at past energies, and of course future energies, and we'll clarify here with what is the future of this connection. Up here, this is your current energies, thoughts and feelings when it comes to your person, and your person's down here as well. And along with that, I picked 3 messages from your person. Okay, we're going to ask over here how your person sees themselves when it comes to this connection, what the environment is, the current environment, your person's hopes and or fears, and a final outcome card, which for me is additional messages that you may need to hear. All right. So let's get started with this center card and see what is the center energy here of the 2 of you coming through at this time. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. The King of Cups. So pile 1 started out with water energy, and you're starting out as water energy. The King of Cups, this is showing me the deep emotion that the 2 of you feel for each other. So meaning that you both feel very strongly for one another. The King of Cups is someone that's very compassionate, caring, understanding, and nurturing. Okay, they truly understand their feelings. So in this case, I feel that you both have these extremely deep feelings for each other, and you both know it. The only thing is with the King of Cups, sometimes this king is a king that has a hard time expressing it. So it's not that this king doesn't know their emotions and they don't know, okay, how they feel. They know exactly how they feel for you. Sometimes the communication is tough, okay? So let's see what helps or hinders this connection. Ooh, the 3 of Cups. So this is a card about celebration. It's about joy. It's about friendship. And it's about reconciliation. So for many of you in this reading, if this is the cross card and this is what's hindering the connection, definitely a lot of you can be separated or split, or you are no longer in contact or communicating, okay? You're not in contact because I do feel that your person misses that friendship when it comes to you, okay? There's a sense here of, it's not just about an emotion of love and feelings, but there's also this sense that they really enjoyed the time that they spent with you. I have this feeling like they enjoyed talking to you, whether it was just conversing with each other back and forth, whether it was just walking for coffee, whether it was going for ice cream, okay, whether it was watching the sunset, whether it was just hanging out and watching TV. There's something here about your person who really enjoyed the time that they spent interacting with you, and however that was, okay, depending on your situation. So if we take a look at the past energies here, let's see. Ooh. So we have the Ten of Wands here. And this is about the Ten of Wands. I mean, this is about responsibility, and it's about burden. Okay? It's about feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Okay? And I'm just intrigued at this card of the Ten of Wands showing, you know, here's all the Ten of Wands, and it's this tree, right? It's in the form of a tree that's kind of grown and it's burst through the skull that's laying here on the ground. All right, and then here's all the green. So I feel, you know, being that this is a past energy, I feel that this has passed this energy because the tens are completion of a cycle, and this is coming up in the past energy. So we're at this past of this burden, but I feel what I'm getting is and your center energy here, your present moment is all water energy, showing me how emotional this is or has been for the two of you. And I do feel that there was a burden here, and I'm feeling that burden is, you know, the burden is not coming forward and expressing these emotions that you have for each other. And also, since I'm looking at this Three of Cups, that's the hinder card, I almost get this feeling for many of you, this could be, if you're not in separation and no contact and you're not looking for reconciliation, for some of you also, this could just be a sign showing me that there was burden here because this started as friendship. All right, and the two of you have become very good friends, and yet you've developed these incredibly deep feelings for one another, and either one or both of you are afraid to show that and move beyond friendship, like wanting more than friendship, and yet this has not been able to move past that for whatever the reason is. Take it how it resonates depending on your scenario. I'm sure there's many out there. All right, so there's this feeling of either a reconciliation, okay, that the both of you are looking for, okay, because of perhaps something happening in your past that something happened here that I feel burdened you in the fact that you were not able to express your feelings for one another like you thought you were going to be. Or for some of you, I feel like there's a friendship that was built here, and now some of you feel more than just friends. You have these very deep feelings for your person, or vice versa, and you want to take it beyond that, and that has not happened yet. Okay, so let's take a look, pile two, how you're coming through when it comes to your person, what your thoughts, your current energies are, and your feelings. So let's take a look at this twin flame journey oracle card. Ooh, commitment. Wow. And what else? Expansion. Wow. Ooh, and the Ace of Wands. All I can say, pile two. Ooh la la, because look at this Ace of Wands. This is, and this expansion card. This is all about growth. This is about, you know, wanting to expand, that creativity, that passion. I feel that, you know, this person really sparked something in you. Okay, with this Ace of Wands here, they really sparked something. I feel like your energy was dull. And I don't mean you were dull, but I'm saying like that fire that usually is lit within someone, I feel like yours wasn't burning as powerfully as it should. And this person came along, and look at just the growth and the expansion. And you know it because look at this beautiful moon that's here that's just showing me your intuition and the greens and this beautiful like pink flower. And in this card, the Ace of Wands showing that passion because look, this person's holding a paintbrush. So for some of you, you know, you may love the arts, you may love painting, you may love anything that is creative, writing, poetry, okay? But my point is you feel that this person has really sparked that passion, that light within you that you haven't felt in a very long time. And because of the deep feelings that you have for this person, you're looking for that commitment from them, okay? So let's see here how your person's feeling. All right, let's take a look. Ooh, communication. Taurus. Wow. This is, and then let me just see here. The World. You know, Mana came out in pile 1 in this exam spot for pile 1's person. And Taurus is here. And these are terms like this is associated with that spiritual connection and energy. All right, we have the circle here. Like that's showing me that this is spirituality. This is an awakening, you know. So you might want to even go back and visit pile 1 only because pile 1's person had a card very similar to this. All right, and communication is here. All right, and when I see this card of communication, I feel that the two of you are communicating in many different ways. I do feel that your person is looking to talk to you about something specific, but when I look at this card just in general, when I see all the lines that are going on, I feel that you two might be energetically connected in different ways, okay? So with this group, there could be some telepathy, or in the 5D, you know, you might find that you feel a strong energetic connection. Especially with your passion, you might feel a strong sexual energetic connection if you're not together. I feel that there's more than just being face to face with one another here when it comes to this connection. And there's something here about like, look, your person thinks the world of you. This World card has 2 people in it. Usually I just see the one, which is nice, but this is really showing me, you know, your person really thinks the world of you. They think of you with them together as part of their world. And what I love about the World card is it's about the completion of a cycle, but I always try to remind people it's a positive, it's a successful completion of a cycle. So even if things don't work out the way that you're thinking that they should, the way your mind is thinking that they should, what you need to know is there is going to be a positive outcome from this relationship, from this connection. You know, Spirit wants you to know that there will be a positive outcome. It might not be exactly how you see it, but it will be here. Because card number 21, this is the highest major arcana card in the deck. It's a really strong, positive, powerful energy that's coming through. So let's take a look and see how does your person see themselves when it comes to this connection. Ooh, before I do that, I have my message cards here. Let's do that first since we were just on your person. I want to see, this is a deck I got from Lumiere. I'm sure if you know her as a tarot reader, she, oh my God, has such amazing energy. I love listening to her. She always calms me. A beautiful voice. She has some great cards. So this is one of her message decks. So let's see what messages your person has from their higher self at this time. I want to spend quality time with you. So again, there's something here about this friendship, you know, like they really value that, I feel. I am in a soul contract. Interesting. Very interesting. So it's very possible that some of you, your person is with someone else. Now, a soul contract could be many things. You know, it could just be that your person is involved in work heavily, but they're dedicated to that. Or a soul contract could just be, it could even be like a parent relationship. Like your person may be taking care of one of their parents, or there's something that they just, you know, are committed to, and they can't really give answers why, but it's just because their souls, you know, our souls contract, you know, they signed a contract before, you know, they even knew what was going on, and they have to finish that before they could have anything with you. You can see the truth in my eyes. Oh, my goodness. All right. So I feel like when the two of you, even whether you're looking for that reconciliation or whether, you know, this is a friendship that couldn't go more, this could have represented also that, you know, your person's in another commitment. All right. But they're trying to let you know that if you, you know, they want to spend that quality time with you. And when you look into their eyes, you can see this King of Cups energy. All right. So now let's take a look and see how your person feels when it comes to this connection. Wow. And here it is, the Two of Swords, right? The Two of Swords. They need to make a decision and they can't do it. They have their head in the sand, right? Their eyes are closed. Their arms are crossed. They're not facing the moon. The water is behind them. The fire is here, right? They know in their heart how they feel for you, and yet they feel that they cannot release this contract yet. What is the environment? Ooh, the Seven of Swords. So, okay. So definitely Seven of Swords. I'm in a soul contract, commitment. Ten of Wands is here. This can show me that there was some sort of deception, okay, in some way, some sort of third-party situation. Obviously, with the cards here, I can't deny that. So if that's the case, pile two, definitely your person is feeling the ramifications of being at a crossroads, right? Right? Because this is all about whether this person should follow their head or follow their heart. And right now with the Two of Swords and not making a choice, that's really making a choice, right? Okay. So what is their hopes and or fears? The Four of Cups. So, I mean, the Four of Cups, this is all about sadness, and it's about depression. It's about, you know, their fear, I feel, is not finding that emotional fulfillment in their life if they continue to stay in this soul contract. Because the Four of Cups energy, this shows someone that gives up on the awareness of what is going on around them. They become very complacent. They become very bored. All right. And they're not thriving. So I feel that your person's fear in this case is that they feel like they're going to continue on this path where they don't thrive. And yet they know what they need to do, right? That can change if they make this decision, but yet they refuse to at this moment in time. So let's see the future of this connection. Oh, the Three of Swords. Heartache, 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 heartache. Let's take a look. Spirit, can we clarify the Three of Swords here? The Ace of Cups, the Five of Coins, and the, wow. And did you see her fall out in the very beginning when I was shuffling the cards? So she came through, and on the bottom of the deck is the Hermit. So I feel the High Priestess is here. And I feel with this Three of Swords and this heartache and this Four of Cups here, that your person may end up feeling left out in the cold. There's this chance here, right? There's this chance for the two of you to have this Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning, which is a fresh start, right? This is a card about a new beginning in love. And yet, and I feel that your person knows this. I feel that your person knows inside of them that they have this opportunity, that they have this gift that is being presented to them. And yet, I feel that if they do not step forward and make this choice, that they're going to end up feeling left out in the cold. Because whatever situation they're involved in now, they're not thriving in. And yet they feel there's something that is stopping them at this time. All right. And they feel sort of with the Seven of Swords here that they're going to miss out on this opportunity because they have not made this decision. And I feel that perhaps because they didn't make it when they should have, there's also a feeling here that they feel that it's too late. They feel like they missed that opportunity. They feel that if they were to contact you now, you would just leave them behind in the cold. So as far as the future of this connection, I feel that your person is at the point where they feel like they've already lost you, because they are in this low energy here where I almost get this feeling like there's a feeling of regret and remorse, and they're kind of wallowing in that self-pity. And they would have to realign themselves, right? And be able to step into the power to make the decision that's needed in order for them to salvage this situation. It's almost like, you know, I have to laugh, but it's almost like, did you ever see that movie? God, it was from years ago with Julia Roberts, My Best Friend's Wedding, right? The energy, have you seen that movie? Because a lot of it for pile 2, the energy is coming through. And if you've seen that movie, it's all about, you know, timing and how two people have to be aligned in order for a relationship to work. And there is a scene where, you know, they're on this boat and it's like that opportunity, like if you don't speak up now, the moment can pass you by. And it's kind of like that sad moment in the movie, because you realize like that's when Julia Roberts should have just opened up and said what she needed to say, and she didn't. And in the end, she said it later anyway, but my point is I feel like your person is in this energy of they feel like that moment passed them by and now they're heartbroken about it with this Three of Swords here. So I feel that they almost have to work now on pulling themselves out of that energy, okay? And they have to realign themselves, okay? And set themselves straight so that they can step into that Emperor power and move forward and then give this a shot and resolve it, right? Because what's the worst thing that could happen? But it has to come from them, all right? You know, that's their lesson here. They have to step into that power, and that's the lesson here that they're here to learn. And they, look, the Hermit's here on the bottom of the deck, so I feel like you both have taken enough time to do some soul searching and reflection. So I feel like the High Priestess is here. I feel like your person knows what they need to do, but they have to realign themselves and step into that power so they can resolve this in the way that they want to resolve it. All right? So what's the final outcome card? The Queen of Coins. this is, to me, this is a message for you, pile 2, letting you know that you're going to be okay regardless. All right, because remember I talked about that World card. This situation there's going to be a positive outcome from this situation, and you are going to be okay. You are going to get through this just fine. All right, just fine. For me, this is also a reminder that you need to continue to stay in that power of this beautiful queen energy that is giving and compassionate and earthy. All right, look at how earthy this card is. You know, you have to stay in your power of that growth and that expansion and keep focused there. All right, so that your person can pull themselves out of this. Basically, what I want to say is it's almost like a pity me party, you know, unfortunately. I feel that they're feeling sorry for themselves, you know, and what I really wanted to, you know, if this person was in front of me, I really would want to just kind of shake them and say, wake up here, you know, like, look at this opportunity that you have and you're blowing it, because obviously they're very unhappy in their environment, and yet they're not doing anything to change that out of fear. Okay, so let's close out with your oracle cards. Let's see what you have here for the power of surrender. What needs to be surrendered? Surrender to wonder and awe. Yeah. Open to the magic of every moment and sense that the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. And, you know, for those of you, I'm almost getting this message, like, even if things are difficult, even if things are hard here, you need to see this situation, this outcome for what it is, and try to take the good from whatever you can from this, and just surrender to that and appreciate that for what it is. All right. And stay in that positive alignment. And then also here, this is from a little deck I have about letting go. So these are just little messages. And let's see what yours is. Look. Find a place of quiet solitude and listen to the goddess of the moon. Is she calling for more love? So definitely, hey, take this advice. Take some quiet time, all right? And concentrate on you. You know, put more love into yourself, okay? While your person has to face this soul contract here, all right? And then step into that power and take charge and do what they need to do in order to rectify the relationship between the two of you. Okay, so pile 2, I'm going to leave the reading here. I hope it resonated with you in some way, and I will talk to you again soon. Hello, pile 3. Okay, you chose the Uncommon Tarot here. All right, so this is going to be your reading, and today we're asking Spirit, what is the future of this connection? Okay, so before we get started, let's take a look and just take a moment to quiet our energies for a second. So pile 3, can you take in a nice deep breath for me? Just quiet your mind. And I want you to think about your person. I want to pull in your person's energies for this reading. So I want you to connect to your third eye chakra. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power always. And I trust my intuition. Okay. All right. So I already have all your oracle cards pulled. This is, I said, the beautiful Uncommon Tarot. So let's take a look This is pile 3. What is the future of this connection for pile 3? What is the future of this connection for pile 3, please, and their person? Pile 3, I hope you're all doing well. I'm filming this, it's Friday, so TGIF. Hope you're ready for a nice weekend, and I hope you're all safe and healthy. I did want to mention in the description box below, I do have my email address and the link to my Etsy shop. Okay, if any of you are interested in your own personal reading, you can go check out my shop and see what readings are currently in stock at the moment. All right, or send an email. All right. Okay. And then let's see, what do I have here? So I want this. I'm going to put this here. And these are here. And I'm going to do this here. And this one here. And this one here. And then these right here. Okay, so let's get started. Let me show you what I have here. We're going in deep today. All right, let's go deep and do an in-depth Celtic reading, see what questions we could get answered. The center reading here, that's the present time. That's the here and now. So that's the energy I'm concerned with the most, because that is where we're at. We do have past energies here that we can take a look at. And to answer our question today, what is the future of this connection? We'll go in and clarify the future energies. Up here is you, your current thoughts and feelings when it comes to your person. And down here is them, all right, their current thoughts and feelings. Along with, I pulled 3 message cards, so there's messages from them as well. I like to ask the question here, how your person sees themselves when it comes to this connection. What is the environment and your person's hopes and or fears, depending on what the card is. And then we have a final outcome card, which I like to use as any additional messages that you need to know. And we'll close out with the oracle cards that I have pulled. All right. So let's get started. Let's take a look at this center. This is the combined energy of the two of you in this timeline here. So let's take a look and see what is the present energy coming through pile 3 for you and your person. The 7 of Wands. So look at that. I'm just looking at these cards. They're so pretty, the what cards that I'm using today. All the decks were. So what is this? What's going on here in this present energy? Adversities. This is showing me the adversities that are going on, the struggles between the two of you, the challenges, the obstacles. So because of that, your person can be feeling very defensive as you. All right. Let's take a look at the cross card. The Page of Swords. All right, but you both are keeping an eye on each other, that's for sure. Little spies here with this Page of Swords energy. Swords is also, this is air energy, so we're talking about communication. We're talking about words. It's possible that the two of you want to communicate something to each other. And look at these butterflies here in this picture. So definitely feeling some transformation coming from both of you as well. There's definitely transformation. It could, and I'm feeling very strongly here. I'm looking at this person who's wearing this dark blue navy robe. And that's pointing me to the throat chakra, which is all about speaking your truth, okay, and being authentic. So what is hindering this relationship or this connection? Perhaps the two of you are not speaking your truth to one another, all right? Need to speak up. If that's the case, let's see if the Queen of Swords comes through. I always feel that she shows up when people need to be honest and open with each other in my readings, but let's see what the past energies are. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. This sun energy. So, you know, the two of you met and there was just this instant happiness, this instant joy. I feel that the two of you just, you really thrived on each other. You know, there was this radiant energy where I feel that both of you were just beaming and happy. Upon meeting, you know, this is coming through. I feel, you know, as past energy. So I feel like this is something like right from the start, you just felt that divine masculine energy, that joy, that confidence, right? The optimism, the innocence with the child here of this connection, and this beautiful sun. I just feel like there was an energy that was radiating from both of you, and each of you felt that, okay? But let's see now. Let's see what happened here, because we went from this beautiful sunlight, this sun energy, to the Seven of Wands, you know, which is about adversities and it's about challenges. And now because of that, someone, you know, there's defenses that are up. Someone feels very guarded, all right? So if we take a look at you, pile 3, let's see what's coming through for you. Wow. Surrender. Beautiful card too. I mean, look at, definitely, I feel like there was this erotic, passionate connection between you and your person. Just the way this person is pictured here and how vulnerable she is. But look at how your person touched your heart, okay? And I mean, I feel like they wanted to do more than just touch your heart with this picture that I'm seeing. But the bottom line is I feel like you are at a point in this connection, pile 3, where you have surrendered. You've kind of let go and you're just letting things flow, you know. And I feel strongly that you are in that energy of what is meant to be will be, okay? We have here knowledge. Yeah, I feel like you've gained some knowledge. I feel that for you, this connection, pile 3, there was so much growth here for you. That's at least, you know, what I feel is coming through. And with this card of knowledge, it's like this card of wisdom. It's almost like the owl that I see a lot as a sign. You know, I feel like this, and especially with the Sun card here and the Seven of Wands showing me that sunshine to the adversity, this has been, I feel, a roller coaster of a relationship or connection, whatever you want to call it for you. And even and very much your person as well, but I'm talking about you right now. And I feel like this was a roller coaster for you, but I feel that you have really grown and you have transformed since you've met this person. And while you're going through this roller coaster of chaos of emotions and feelings and trying to understand what kind of relationship or connection this was, it really transformed you in a way that you have grown so much. All right, and you are finally at this point that you realize, I do feel that you realize, this is the group, pile 3, that you have surrendered to this connection. Look at that. I think this is beautiful. And the High Priestess is here. Wow, that is beautiful, because what this is telling me is that you know, and there's, I have to say, there's a peace that's coming from your energy with these cards that are here. There's just, this feeling that you're finally at peace, because I feel like, you know, you really saw this relationship, this connection for what it is. I feel that you gave it your all. I feel that you tried to put yourself out there and really being open and trying to understand. And let's see what comes through for your person. They're probably not where you are, because obviously this would be aligned, right? So they're probably behind you in some ways, but I feel that you finally have reached that point, like where you realize I'm going to be okay. I feel like for many of you, you're very intuitive. For many of you from this transformation, you can be exploring different things. Your life, you know, your journey has taken a different path. You could be involved now as a light worker. You could be doing different things. Maybe you're having meditation classes, or you're reading tarot or oracle cards, or you're studying astrology, and there's just a part of you that has really spiritually grown, but also just in a creative way, and in a passionate way. And you've finally, I feel with the butterfly, there's butterflies here. I just feel, and the moon, I feel like you've reached that point of peace now, where I feel maybe earlier, you know, it was that sense of dread and fear and worry because of the fear of not knowing if you're, you know, ever going to end up with this person or talk to them again, or whatever your situation is, you know, you've released that fear and worry. And I feel this sense of peace now coming from you. Okay, despite the adversity that is here. So now let's take a look at your person. Where's your person at when it comes to the future of this connection? Ooh, divine feminine. Very interesting. Let's see, what else? Dreams. And the Three of Cups. So, wow. Okay, so while you're surrendering and finally releasing here, they're stepping into their divine feminine power. So you see, this is where I feel this journey for many soul connections is where things finally start to move. The energy starts to move and align, because what was so beautiful here in the beginning, and then what occurred following, and the rockiness, and you know, that was all because each of you having to grow, okay, in your own soul path, right? You're trying to figure things out here, and now I feel like your person, you know, they're thinking about a reconciliation here. They're looking to rekindle or restart something. I think they miss, look at this, they miss this beautiful divine masculine energy, all right? But they've stepped into their divine feminine power, which I find amazing, because look at this beautiful light that's shining down, and the divine feminine energy, that is opening up, becoming vulnerable with your feelings, okay? Recognizing, okay, this side of them that I feel that they haven't, or they've had buried for the, you know, within them for a long time. I feel, look at this, I feel that they dream about you all the time. All right, look at this, the dream card. And when you look at the dream, you know, we do have the bee here, but then these look like moths to me. And I almost feel like, you know how the moth is drawn to a flame. I feel that they feel that energy with you. First of all, I feel that they see you as their empress, just the way this picture looks. And look at the sunlight. I mean, they want this sunlight, they want this energy back in their life, and they're coming to terms with that right now. Beautiful energies that are coming through for this pile, really. I find it, you know, like, you know, I'm in awe. I'm in awe when it comes to what I'm seeing here. Because despite these adversities and challenges, I'm feeling the energy of how there is this innocence between the two of you, in the fact that, you know, there's nothing, you're just both recognizing where you are right now and how you are processing everything. And I feel like you are finally standing in this power that you needed to for a long time, right? You finally needed to surrender and let go. And you've been waiting for them the whole time to kind of step into this divine feminine power and acknowledge their emotions and feelings for you, which you feel that they weren't doing. And now this time, I feel, has finally come. How does your person see... Oh, I did this for pile 2 too. I want to move on here, but there's messages from your person. So I pulled 3 cards for messages from your person's higher self. And this is from the Lumiere deck. So if you've seen Lumiere, she's one of my favorite tarot readers. She is one that calms me when I feel like I need to watch some tarot readings for myself. And I ordered her deck. I forget what this deck is called, but it is one of her message decks, okay? So let's see what messages your person has for you today. Ooh, look at this. What you see is only a persona. So your person's been wearing a mask. You know, they've been hiding behind this mask. And I feel like it's very difficult for them to take that mask off and show this side, you know. But for some reason, what I'm feeling is, even though this is difficult for them, I feel with you, you know, there's this opportunity for them to be vulnerable with you. Like, I feel that with this energy, they can be vulnerable with you if they just, you know, give themselves this chance. The connection feels like pressure. Okay, so this connection feels like pressure. So your person felt too pressured. This was too intense for them. All right, so you need to know that, and they struggled with that. So I feel like this was a lot of the adversity and a lot of the challenge for them. It was too much. It was too intense. And I feel for someone that maybe would keep their emotions hidden, I could see why, like, this was so hard for them. Oh, I am eaten up with jealousy. So I mean, I definitely feel this, your person is in that struggle right now as they transform here. You know, this beautiful energy of stepping into this divine power. But, you know, there's pride here that they're still swallowing. So they're eaten up with jealousy. So I am getting the feeling from many of you on this journey, you're probably in a separation or a no contact situation. And I feel that this jealousy is stemming from them perhaps either seeing you or knowing or feeling that you've let go and you've surrendered to this connection, and this hurts them in some way. Because they have not yet, you know, they're not completely there. Like I said, if you are with someone else, if you are with another partner, if you know, have moved on and your social media shows that you are doing well, this could all be a situation where your person feels that jealousy, or it's just that jealousy because they are not there and able to spend time with you. All right. So the messages that have come through here, even though I'm seeing that, you know, this beautiful divine feminine power is really showing me the struggle that your person has with taking off this mask, dropping the persona, okay, dropping the ego, setting pride aside and leveling up and stepping into that power where they can truly move forward and show you, you know, show you who they are. So, okay, here I was continuing. How does your person feel when it comes, or how does your person see themselves when it comes to this connection? The Page of Cups. So this is showing me how they want to extend this cup to you. And look at this card again. Like, we're seeing the emotional vulnerability, you know, and look how it's depicted. how vulnerable this woman is in this picture. And look at the size of this cup. You know, this is showing me that this person, they have a huge heart. I feel like they have a very deep heart. And I feel like their emotions run deep for you. And there's passion here as well, because she's wearing red too. But this is a page energy, and this is showing me again that they don't feel that they are strong or confident enough to step forward and do what it is that they need to do. They need to step forward and communicate. They want to, but I don't feel that this Page of Cups is enough, especially with the messages that we're receiving from them. What is going on in this environment? Look at that. There it is. The Four of Wands, the 1111. So for those of you that need confirmation, here's the twin flame confirmation. All right, with the adversity right in the middle, starting with the beautiful sun, and the energies that have, you know, showing me. I mean, this shows me the denial right now, you know, the jealousy, the pressure, the overwhelming pressure from this connection, the persona that your person, you know, is living right now. And yet here's this beautiful gateway that is happening for the both of you. And this is such a pretty card too, isn't it? Right? So what's your person's hopes or fears? The Two of Swords. So their fear is that they don't think they're ever going to be able to step up and come forward and make this decision to move things forward or to rectify things with you. This is someone that still has their head in the sand. This is someone that is not ready to make a decision. And this is coming out in the hopes or fears. So they're terrified that they are not going to be able to experience what they would like to, what's showing up right here as the environment. Let's take a look. What is the future of this connection? Wow, and that's upside down, which is, you know, we have the moon, which is all about secrets, and it's about fears, right? And it's about worry, because it's about fear of the unknown. So it's about illusions. You're not sure. But it was, and I don't read cards in the reversal, but the fact that this came up in the reversal, that tells me that secrets are going to be revealed, or something that has been hidden from you, pile 3, I feel is going to be revealed. But let's take a look. Let me clarify the moon here. For pile 3, what is the future of this connection with the moon? Wow, that just flew out. Wow, look at that. The Magician. What else? The Knight of Wands. And the Five of Swords. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at this. I just love these cards. Look at the Wheel of Fortune. The owl is here. And a cow. This is showing me with the Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune that this is a fated connection, that it's destined, that you two are here. You two are part of each other's lives. You are here for a reason. You know, you are here for different reasons. as part, you know, you were both here to trigger each other to move through this process. The Magician is here. I feel that there's a struggle here because there's still conflict. There's still chaos. All right. The Five of Swords is here. Now, with this moon being reversed, and I said I feel like there's secrets that might be revealed, or something maybe perhaps pile 3 that you are unaware of. You know, you are going to, you know, something is going to be maybe presented to you. So, you know, I feel like your person wants to communicate about something, but there's still a lot of chaos and conflict right now. We do have the Knight of Wands here, which is showing me the passion and the desire that your person still has for you. All right, look at, and I'm looking at this stag. But the thing with the Knight of Wands is it's not always an energy that you can count on. This is someone that can be impulsive and risky. So in one way, I feel like your person just totally wants to be reckless and they just want to come forward. And I feel like, you know, they are manifesting you, whether they feel like they are or they're not, like their momentum, their energy, the way they dream about you. I feel like the way they fantasize about you, you know, there's a manifestation that's going on here. But I still feel, I don't feel 100% confident in these 3 cards with the Moon card here, that your person is still in a position where I feel that they're stable and secure enough to come forward and make you a solid offer. So just keep in mind, you know, even if your person does find the strength to come forward and communicate, know that it's just perhaps something small at this point, and to just keep in mind that I don't feel that your person is yet healed or in a position or in a alignment where they can positively make so that they can have an impact and move things forward in the way that they should, if that makes sense. There's still a struggle here. I feel that they want to communicate, but I'm still seeing an awful lot of cards that shows me that hesitation and the conflict that they're going through. So I feel like they are a few steps behind you when I'm looking at their cards here. So they're beginning to see the light that's shining down, but they're not quite there yet. They're not quite where you are. All right. So if we look at the final outcome, ooh, so here's the King. Here he's showing up. Let's, you know, here's the King of Wands. This is about focus. This is about intent. All right. And this is about someone that wants to take action. All right. So I do feel that your person is working towards taking action. I don't feel that it's happening anytime soon. And when I say anytime soon, I'm thinking don't expect this in the next 1 or 2 months for them to turn around and just step forward and act like they're going to just like switch directions in their journey. Okay. Because they still have a long ways to go is what I'm saying. But I do, you know, I feel for most of you that are watching this, you know this. All right, this is confirmation for you already because you're surrendered here. And I feel that you know this. All right. And you're okay with this. So I feel like this is more for you confirming, saying, yes, this is what I've been feeling. I'm going to continue to move through and live my life. All right. So let's take a look at your card, your oracle card, before we close out the reading. Look at that. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. And, you know, I feel like you've been doing that, pile 3. I feel like you've been doing that, and you are finally able to see and receive some of that abundance, okay? You're starting to receive that abundance back to you because you're finally letting go, you're finally surrendering, you're finally being grateful, you finally have gratitude for the things that, you know, are going on in your life here and now. And while your person is working through their part of the journey, you finally are coming to that peaceful point where you're able to let it go. All right. And then this is your card. These are little cards that's called Let It Go. And they're just little messages. Pay close attention to your patterns and let go of those that are merely reactions to life. All right, pile 3. So that's your reading for today. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated with you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.